So today we're going to be talking about meditation and a practice that I really love called Nidra and its relationship to headaches and chronic pain and how these techniques can be really helpful. And then we're going to finish with a really short exercise for you to do right here and right now. So if you just give yourself a few minutes at the end of the video to actually complete that. So if you can just be in a quiet space if you can, or just somewhere where you can maybe put some headphones in and tune out for a couple of minutes. So not driving, basically. So my name is Ellie Lindsay and I'm a TMJ myofascial specialist, and I work a lot with headaches as a part of that. And you know, there's so much evidence coming out now about meditation practices and their effects on the body, on human health, on our psychology, on our stress response, and on as a management tool for chronic pain. And when I say management tool, I don't mean it's not all about just sort of accepting. It's actually in that kind of process there is a reduction of the pain as well. So when it comes to headaches, I think there's a lot of stress involved in that. I mean, it's even a term that we use, isn't it? Stress headaches. And that stress can come from our day-to-day life, so rushing around, having to be at one place and another. It can come from sort of chronic overthinking, which I think we're probably all guilty of. It can come from lack of sleep, which is also really linked to stress being held in the body. And they can very much come from muscle tension. So headaches can be caused by muscle tension. And muscle tension in itself, you know, is the body holding on to stress. So certainly for me as a practitioner, I've really kind of moved a lot towards stress and how relevant stress is in all pain conditions. And you know, we can treat our muscles and we can do our stretches and we can do everything else, which is things that I teach, you know, in my courses and in other videos. But if we're not managing our actual stress levels, we're really missing like a really important piece of the puzzle there. And meditation is a way to do that. It's actually shown that we produce, you know, we go into a different state in our minds, and there's different brain waves actually being activated during meditation. And also, like for me, because I like to practice Nidra, which is a type of meditation, it doesn't have to be so strict and so intimidating, because I know, you know, getting up and sitting in silence for 20 minutes can feel very intimidating to people, whereas this practice is actually really kind of accessible to anyone, whether you're a beginner or whether you've dipped in and out of meditation in the past. And it actually feels like an enjoyable, caring experience rather than, you know, punishment, which I know some meditation practices have felt to me like I'm actually punishing myself by trying to make myself sit here and do this. This feels much more nourishing and caring to me, this practice of Nidra. So I'm running a full workshop on this next week, so the 1st of December. If you'd like to be a part of that, then I'll just leave a link for you here so that you can sign up. But for now, I wanted to just give you a little taster and leave you with just a really short body scan. So the workshop next week is probably going to be for about an hour, and this is just a short taster to just a few minutes so you get an idea. So obviously make sure you're not driving. If you are, just come back to this later. Or if you're not in a position just to do this, then just save this post and come back to it later on to complete this last few minutes. But what I'd like to invite you to do is just sit in a comfortable position. So you can be in a chair, you can be leaning back, you can have it lay down, you can sit however you like. If you can, if your body is supported, that would be good. You know, you can lean back on your chair. If you've got a cushion there, then you can grab it. If you've got a blanket, you can even grab that for a few minutes. And just get yourself settled and comfortable. Then when you're ready, you can close your eyes if you'd like to, but you don't have to. And then we're just going to take just a short amount of time to tune into the sounds that you can hear. So the sound of my voice, any sounds that are in your room or outside of your room. Just noticing them. And then just letting go of those sounds and tuning in to the places where your body meets the ground or the chair or the bed that it's supported by. Just tuning into those places that are being supported by the structure beneath you. And then when you're ready, we're going to take a short body scan. And what I'd like you to do is when I name a particular area, I'd just like you to take your attention to it. So basically just to think about that area. And I might call this awareness. And what I really mean by that is just to let your mind go to that area. So we'll be moving quite fast through the structures. So when you're ready, take your awareness to your right hand. Feeling the palm of the hand, the back of the hand, the whole hand, and then the right forearm, the right upper arm, the right shoulder, the right side of the chest, the right hip, the right upper portion of the leg, the right lower portion of the leg, the right foot, the sole of the foot, the top of the foot, the toes, the whole foot together, the whole left leg, the whole left side of your body, and the left toes, the left top of the foot, the left bottom of the foot, the left calf, the left upper leg, the left hip, the left shoulder, the left chest area, the left upper arm, the left forearm, the left hand, the left palm of the hand, the left back of the hand, coming up to the throat, Just thinking, bringing your awareness to your throat, your tongue, your jaw, both left and right. Left and right ears. Forehead. Top of the head. And now just letting go of the awareness of particular body areas. And tuning in again to the positions where your body meets the structure beneath you. And hearing the sounds in the room or outside of the room, and just tuning into those and listening. And then when you're ready, just slowly opening your eyes, blinking them open. Coming back into the room, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Lovely. Now I really hope you can take that with you for the rest of your day, and I hope to see you next week for our workshop.